I came across this video of Mr. Abiola that he released recently. Mr. Abiola is someone that is very influential, that is well known, and is someone that I personally admire his creativity, the way he uses his platform to promote goodness and good morals. His platform exudes that it came from a very rich and valuable background. However, for the purpose of people that will probably be influenced with this and start doing something similar, not knowing the possible threat that this could be to some aspect of their lives. Another thing is that Mr. Abiola is an adult. He's an adult and he knows exactly what he wants. But for the sake of people that may follow suit. So the number one thing, why should a person not do something like this? So the video is so good in the sense that I could see areas whereby it's showcasing or showing the world how you should support your wife, especially in that vulnerable state. The most vulnerable state a woman can be is at that point. Which is like a point of life and death. You don't know where it could go, where things could be led to. In the Quran highlights that there are some parts of our body that has to be covered, male and female. There are places that should not be exposed, not just to an individual, to a person. Talk more of exposing it to millions and millions of other people. So the video was really good in the sense that I saw some places whereby it showed a very high level of commitment, sincerity, support, and trust. It was giving the wife at that vulnerable state that she was in. It was trying to provide a safe space for her, like, I'm here for you, which is something that everybody should look up to. We would rather, as a matter of fact, we'd be happy to see contents like this. But if you talk about support Iyawo, say, Baba, I want to be on the hospital. Into pataki. So about one aspect to go against even culturally our morals and what we stand for as Africans only. Quran, the Surah Al-A'raf. All the children of Adam. And لا يفتننكم الشيطان كما أخرج أبويكم من الجنة ينزع عنهما لباسهما ليريهما سوآتهما. The Quran highlighted that places has to be covered, and is one of the biggest weaponry of Shaitan. Is him trying to lure us to take off the clothes away from the places that are supposed to be covered, right? As a man or as a woman. And Jamawa. A man should not be looking at another man's nakedness, and a woman should not be looking at another woman's nakedness, right? So this is within ourselves. Talk more of having it on public spaces. So there were times where I could see, some people that did not interpret the deen in the right way. They believe that, you should not have a male doctor be with your wife when she's in labor. But that's extremism, unless you have a better option. But in the case where you have no one else, then anybody that's available will save the life of the mom and the child. So the other thing that I would also like to add is that a lot of people that are supporting this, social media, people are so plastic on social media. A lot of people that cannot have their wife being displayed to the world in that vulnerable state are telling the man that anything about the phone just on the table and you don't care about what anybody says, whereby they themselves will not do something like that. That is the highest level of hypocrisy. How many of you have their wives, on social media in that state? So adults learning down so at the end of the day, aspects by video use wada. So ipo pe obìnrin bímọ, ipò ẹlẹgẹ́ ni, ipò vulnerability tó ga jù ni, ipò tí àwọn gan mọ bí táwọn wà at that point in time. Do we even realize what is going on? A new human being is about to be given existence through another human being. So ipò ẹlẹgẹ́ ni, ipò tí abàbàrà ni, kódà nínú culture wa, ká tó wá sọ nínú religion. Àwọn ẹlòmíì tún sọ wípé, no, how can the wife even accept herself to be used for that kind of content? Well, in Temirimbe personally, I just saw a woman that was trying to support her husband, a woman that was trying to give it all, to progress the career and the profession of her husband. And this leads me to the other point. Somebody that has a face on social media, Bá níyàwó àbí lọ́kọ, there are several boundaries that has to be discussed. Pé a máa ṣe lé àní ṣe lé, ṣó lè gba ilé, ṣó lè gba ilé. Ara ń tó yẹ ká fi kún tí ń pèpè fún ká máa fi kún, ẹ máa fi digital boundaries kún. Can you accept this? If I want to film you while we are eating, while we are drinking, while we are disagreeing, while we are doing this, torí máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà ẹni tó ń jẹ́ social media guru yóò lọ fẹ́ ni tó ń tẹ̀ ní social media account. So àkíyèsí lélẹ́yìí fún gbogbo ẹni tí bá ń gbà lérò pé òun fẹ́ ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kó ṣe àlékún ìmọ̀ àti ìmọ̀nà fún ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa.